Greetings! In this lesson, we'll consider the input parameters of the trading panel, how they can be used, and what can be customized with them. We open the input parameters as follows. You right-click and go to the section Advisors Properties and get into the input parameters of the EasyTradePad panel. In the input parameters, you can request permission to open an order. For this, you need to set the request order to true. Let's see how this will affect the panel. For example, you want to open a market order, and now the panel will ask you to confirm the opening of an order for sell with the open price, take profit, stop loss, and a lot parameters. You click OK, and only after that the order will open. This is how advanced notification works. Or remove this notification, then the order will be opened instantly. Then we can set the calculation of money management. That's count all percentage settings by equity, free margin, or balance. At the moment, the calculation is based on equity. Also, suggest risk parameters, show needed margin, show step out level. These settings show the settings for risk parameters. That's display them when you add risk. And margin indicators, and also stop out level. That's after opening a trade with any risk when you open the chart. If you scroll through up or down, depending on the direction of the deal, the stop out level will be visible. This is done in order to control, for example, the general trading situation. Also, the averaging settings, here the averaging coefficient can be changed. You can specify it any, that's if you, for example, 1.6, then this means 1.6 times the next position will be larger than the current one when averaging. Also, setting for setting manual trail selection, averaging level, that's when we have the opportunity to set the averaging level. We see that we can set the next level at which the price will be averaged. Set it manually, and the distance allows us to see, or for how many points will we have the opportunity to choose the averaging level on our own. Then there are notifications. That's, for example, we have the opportunity to choose the averaging level on our own, and the panel can be independently send this notification to push, email, or alert. Next, we have a setting, close order after max DD. That's if we set true, then after reaching the maximum drawdown, open unprofitable orders will be deleted. We can also set a pause after if we have had a maximum drawdown, so that new orders are not opened. If you have open orders, then averaging over them will be paused. Show the current level of the maximum drawdown, the maximum number of allowed orders for averaging. If we enable true, then it will work in conjunction with the maximum number of open orders. That's if we indicate 10, then by averaging, we can open a maximum of 10 averaging orders, and then the price will not be averaged. So this parameter can be controlled. Settings of pyramiding coefficient, it can how to reduce, that's reduce lot. That's, for example, each subsequent lot will be open 30% less than the original opened. Or for example, here you can set 200, then each subsequent lot will be doubled. Next are the settings, Candlestick Trailing. You can choose Trailing Time Frame. Select Candle shall start, after which point the trailing will be activated, and step parameters for trailing and bars, and the previous one. If you have one, then our trailing will be placed for the previous one. Then we have order information, that's information on the order when you approach the value of the order at the moment is set to true. If you specify false, then the information on order will not be displayed. The choice of the color used to display the text with information on order is currently set to red. And calculation input take profit, that's how the take profit will be calculated for us. Here is at the average price, that's take profit is calculated from the average price of an open position, and here you can choose first order in series or average price. That's it. First orders in a series, then take profit will be calculated from the first open order. Next, we have settings for partial closing in percent and in lots. This is what you see after opening an order. We open it, and for example, choose the class, that you can, your settings change 10, 25, 50, 100% is the default. 01, 02, 05, they are by default, that's they can be changed. For example, you immediately want to close 20% of the transaction, that's which can change, and when closing, the settings are already invisible. In principle, there are all the input parameters of this panel: use, apply trade, earn. See you in the final section.